Hey, what's up, hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some outfits for some of our collective favorite winter activities. Hey guys, hello, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. It has been a hot minute and I'm just excited to get into this year. But today I'm going to be doing another episode in my sort of seasonal series is what I've decided I want to call it, where I style outfits based on my favorite seasonal activities as well as some of your favorite seasonal activities. This morning actually, I asked you guys over on Instagram to share with me some of your favorite seasonal activities. I also asked you on the community page and y'all came out with some pretty good ideas. So today we're going to be styling outfits for frolicking in the snow / nature walks / walking your dog outside. My dog personally hates the snow, but I know so many people's dogs love the snow, and one of you guys recommended walking your dog in the snow, so we're going to include that. Another one that you guys suggested was meeting with friends for hot chocolate. I personally love to do hot chocolate movie marathon, so I'm going to combine those two, and we're going to do hot chocolate with friends while watching movies. Then a weekender in the mountains is something that I love to do in the winter months. Now, when I was thinking about this, I was thinking going to a cozy cabin in the mountains, somewhere where there's a wood-burning fireplace, maybe a hot tub. This is something that I've done with my brothers and Joey's girlfriend Chloe, who from here on out I'm just going to refer to as Chloe. I feel like you guys probably know who she is. But yeah, so I've done that with my brothers and Chloe and some of our friends before. The next one of you guys suggested ice skating, a winter classic. The other activity I have right underneath it, just a blanketed winter sports type of category. Whether you're going skiing or snowboarding or snowmobiling, or I'm going to include sledding and snow tubing in this as well. I feel like there is a specific type of thing you might want to wear. Now, of course, with skiing, you're going to wear a full-on ski suit. I'm talking about the outfit underneath the ski suit. I don't own one of those anymore. I used to. When we lived in New York, that was commonplace. Everyone in our family had one, but of course we don't live in New York anymore. And while we do definitely get snow, and apparently they're calling for almost 30 inches in the next couple of weeks, which is insane. And maybe I should order a ski suit. I just haven't really needed one. So I haven't gotten one, but maybe I'll think about investing in one. And then finally, one of you guys suggested reading or knitting, so I just categorize that as reading by the fireside. I love to just sit in my living room and cozy up with a blanket and a cup of hot tea and just read or knit. I also love to embroider, so those could be some little sort of leisure activities that you could do sitting by the fireside. So those are the sort of activities. Now, I guess let's head over to my closet and see what we can find. Okay, party people, up first, I was thinking we can do a snow day outfit. When I think about a snow day, first thing is first, I'm thinking about layering. So the first thing I think I want to put on are a pair of tights. Okay, so I might change them to my black ones, but I have black and white fleece line tights. These are phenomenal. I got mine from Target. Now, I got the large, extra large, and I realized that was the wrong choice. They run quite big. I should have gotten the medium large because these are at least a full size too big on me, but they're cozy, so I still wear them. And they're just really thick and chunky, and they're going to keep you warm. Now, over those tights, I generally like wearing a thicker material pant. I'm not going to lie. I don't have the best winter wardrobe. I don't really have super thick pants. So this past week, I actually went for these. These are just some thick cotton houndstooth pants. They kept me pretty warm. And I will say one thing that would be really nice is if they had sort of tapered ankles. I always feel like the biggest issue I have is with snow getting in my shoes. So one way you could avoid that is by having tapered ankles, so a more jogger style of pant. So I would go with just a nice thick pair of cotton pants if you have them. If you have obviously like ski pants or whatever, and it's like exceptionally cold, obviously you should go for something like that. Okay, so then with those pants, I would generally put on a pair of boots. I have my snow boots from Target, and also I like to double layer up on socks, at least 2 layers of socks, and I generally put on like a regular pair of socks and a pair of fuzzy socks over top of it, and that keeps my feet super warm. Okay, then moving on to the top, I pretty much always go for a sweater. I'm just gonna go with this brown J. Crew sweater that I thrifted, and it is a nice thick material, and it's gonna keep me nice and cozy. I definitely like to go for a thicker sweater. And then if it's exceptionally cold and I'm hanging out outside, I'm gonna grab a scarf. And I also have a really cute little pair of brown furry earmuffs. And then I also am going to put on a jacket. So I'm just going to go ahead and wear my brown trench coat. And I think that's the look. Now this one I feel like is very dark academia vibes, which of course is an aesthetic that I participate in quite regularly and do adore. And I really like this. So we'll start from the bottom. Of course, you're frolicking in the snow, you're gonna need snow boots. These are mine. Sadly, they're not very water resistant, which means they're failing at their job. But they're just the ones I have. At some point, I do want to invest in like actual good snow boots. For now, these are just the ones I have. They're from Target. They're great winter boots. So if you're looking for winter boots, I would definitely go for these, but they're just not really great at resisting water. But moving up, I have on these pants. These I actually thrifted at the Goodwill, and these are like a sort of knit woven material houndstooth pant, and I really love them. They're quite thick. They're an elastic waistband as well. The belt is literally just an accessory. So they're really comfortable. They have pockets, which I think is really great if you're going outside or going on any sort of walk or hike or whatever it may be. So yeah, I really like these. If it's exceptionally cold, chuck on a pair of tights underneath, but if you're dealing with just like, you know, a good 30 to 40 degrees, you're probably fine with just these on. Moving up, I have on this belt. Like I said, it's just decorative. But I felt like this outfit was missing something without the belt. The belt really, I think, sort of separates it and sort of at the same time unites it. So I quite liked having the belt on. This is just from Walmart. It's a cute little brown leather or faux leather belt, and it's just like a nice basic brown. I 10 out of 10 recommend a brown and gold belt. Moving up, I have on this brown sweater. I got this at the Goodwill a few weeks ago. I really love it. I was really struggling with my body image when I went and picked this up. I actually thrifted it. You guys can check out the thrift with me up in the corner. But this sweater made me feel really nice, and it felt flattering on my body, and it made me feel good, and so that is why I picked it up. It is a little bit more cool toned than what I think I normally go for when I think of browns. I like more of like the reddish tone as opposed to like the grayish tones, but this is like a sort of reddish gray tone brown, so it's sort of in the area. But anyway, so I have this little sweater on here. It's very comfortable. Honestly, it's not like the chunkiest material, but it's like thick and keeps you very warm. Then underneath that, I went for, and I didn't say this before, but I went for this thin, lightweight turtleneck. It's a long sleeve turtleneck, so you're adding an extra layer. It's going to keep you warm while you're outside. For accessories, we're keeping with the brown. I'm really trying to go tonally here, so this is what I'm going to add on. So, okay. So I've added some accessories. Obviously, I added on my little earmuffs here. These are from Amazon. Not the best, but they're really cute. So I did throw them on. I also added on these little brown faux leather gloves. I felt like they tied the belt in really well with that sort of leather accent. And then also my shoes are suede, which is kind of like a textured leather, kind of. And all of it is fake, but I felt like it was a nice way to sort of tie them all together. And actually all 3 of them are like kind of the same tone, so I thought it was nice. They say in interior design you should definitely do things in like sets of 3, so I thought it would be nice to sort of incorporate that same element in this outfit as well. So I have this 3 sort of reddish brown pieces. These are from Walmart. The shoes, like I said, Target. Then I threw on my jacket here. I got this for Christmas a couple of years ago now. This is from Old Navy, but I think they still probably carry similar jackets, even though it's a few years old now. And this is just like a nice wool jacket, or it's like cotton, but meant to look like wool. It's a cotton jacket, and it's very comfortable, very warm. It fits really well. I could button it up if I wanted to, leave it open if I wanted to. I call this my Londoner coat because it gives me London vibes. So I think this outfit right here is kind of like, honestly, medium academia, but I think it would fall within like the dark academia aesthetic more than the light academia aesthetic. And then if I wanted to add a pop of color, I can throw in that scarf I mentioned before and add a little bit of color to it, and I think this is really, really cute. My pants have some navy blue and like a Dijon mustard yellow color, so I think it would be really nice to just sort of chuck this scarf in to tie everything together. And this is something I would definitely wear when just going out to like walk Gizmo, but I would also wear this in the snow, just like frolicking on my own. So this look, I think this one might actually be my favorite. This is so cute. I'm probably just gonna wear this for the rest of the day, and since it's snowing, this tracks. Okay, up next, we're talking hot chocolate and movies with your friends. So I figure if you're having hot chocolate and watching movies with your friends, you're probably staying inside. So you'll need fewer layers. That's like less of a concern, but it's probably still cold. Maybe you can't crank the heat all the way up. Maybe there's no fireplace in sight. So you still want to be cozy. This is what I'm thinking. So I have this here, pink little turtleneck. I am much more of a mock neck fan to turtleneck fan, but this year I've been getting a little bit more into turtlenecks, and this is my mom's. I borrow her clothes all the time. She's got great basics in her wardrobe. So I'm just borrowing this cute pastel pink turtleneck, and I thought it would be cute to pair it with this little suspender skirt. Now, y'all know that I'm generally a long skirt kind of gal. This one, however, does hit, it's kind of hard to see, just above the knee. So it is on the shorter side. But if it's going to be exceptionally cold, go ahead and throw those tights on as well. I feel like skirts like this look great with boots, so that's what I would do. And, you know, bring a pair of fuzzy socks along with you. And that is sort of this outfit. I feel like this could easily be a really cute outfit if you wanted to wear it out to go and get coffee or hot cocoa, or go to a movie. If you want to go to a movie theater, I think this is such a cute outfit. I've been sitting around in it all day. I'm doing wear tests for all these outfits to make sure they live up to what I sort of assign them to, and I've been so comfortable in this outfit all day. The only thing I haven't worn all day are these shoes, which unfortunately are not my favorite. They're really comfortable and they fit my wide calves and my wide thighs, which is fantastic, except for where the zipper is. The zipper sort of like crinkles up at my ankles, and it is painful. It is a little painful. So definitely not for like long-term wear, but any type of over-the-knee boot, like if you have different over-the-knee boots, obviously, then I think it would look so freaking cute with an outfit like this. So yeah, let's actually start from the bottom. These shoes are from Target. I got them not that long ago. I think it might have been just around Christmas time. I got them on sale. I remember I got them for half off or something. So definitely like worth it for half off, but they're just not the most comfortable, and maybe I just need to wear them in and they'll like be more comfortable, but at the present they're not the most. Moving up, I have on some white fleece line tights. These are from Target as well. Then for the little skirt here, this is actually from ModCloth. I also got this on sale. I got it on Black Friday. I treated myself. I got myself this and a shirt from ModCloth because they're quite expensive. So I don't often shop there, but I love all of this stuff. So I got this little suspender skirt in this emeraldy sort of foresty green color. Absolutely love it. It's so, so cute. And I love pairing pink and green together. I feel like they play really nicely with the warm and cool tones, but a lot of the times people do like red or orange with blue, and I really like green and pink together because I feel like it's a little bit more muted. But yes, then I threw on this little turtleneck here. This is actually my mom's. I borrowed it from her. It's from the Basic Editions brand, which is one of my favorite brands to thrift, but my mom just like had this. It has a vintage tag, so it's definitely probably from the 90s, which would track. So, and it fits really, really nicely, keeps you nice and warm. I will say it is a bit see-through, so I do have a tank top on underneath it. Otherwise you could see like the outline of my bra, which is like not my favorite look. And yeah, this is basically like how I'd wear this outfit inside, but if I were going outside, I would add a few accessories like these. Okay, so this is the more bundled up version. I'm sorry if I'm like yelling. I cannot hear a thing. These earmuffs are super thick. But yes, so what did I add? I added on this scarf. This is just like a nice, I would say like either a mint or a sage green and cream colored scarf. But it's just like a skinny scarf, and I really love how these look. They're kind of more for fashion and less for practicality. Though if you really do need to bundle up, you can whip the scarf around your neck or like tie it up or something, like fold it up, and you'd be good to go. So this scarf I actually thrifted at a Goodwill, and I thought it'd be nice to sort of play with some tonal colors in this outfit. So this is just a nice lighter green, and I paired it obviously with the darker green in the skirt, and I love just sort of playing within the same color family. Then I threw on my pink puffer coat. This is from Old Navy from a couple of years ago. It is really big on me, like, and it is not flattering, but it will keep you nice and toasty and warm. So, you know, at the end of the day, keeping yourself safe and keeping yourself comfortable is the most important thing. You definitely don't want to be going outside in the cold without appropriate protection. So wear something that's going to keep you warm and something that's going to keep you safe. So I did throw this on. Plus, I felt like it worked really nicely with the pink in the shirt. And then, of course, I threw on my earmuffs. These I actually bought at Busch Gardens, which is a theme park. And they're just really, really comfortable. They're these massive, furry, pom-pom-like earmuffs, and I absolutely adore them. And then I just have on a pair of just normal, regular, everyday gloves. These are probably either from Target or Walmart. They're just, you know, the cheap $3 black mittens that are great to keeping your hands warm. And this is this look. I think this is so cute. I honestly really, really like this. And like I said, I think that this would work really great for like either meeting your friends out for hot cocoa or to go and see a movie, or even if you wanted to just hang out with your friends at someone's house. I feel like it was comfortable. I've been sitting around in it all day. It's been very comfortable, very cute, and I haven't been cold, so that's good. Okay, up next we have the weekend getaway in the mountains. So I always bring comfy clothes when we do this. So first things first, I have these pants here. These are, I said I don't wear sweatpants. These, my friends, are sweatpants. I guess they're yoga pants technically. So these are just some black yoga pants. They're incredibly comfortable. The idea here is we are spending a nice cozy week or weekend in a cabin. We're not leaving. We're not braving the snow. We're staying inside. We are staying cozy. So these are quite thin, but they're going to keep you warm inside that cabin. They're cute. They're comfy. You're going to be cozy. And that's the goal here. To keep you warm on top, I have this textured sweater. I don't know what this texture is called actually, but I always loved, they're sort of almost like, I guess, teddy bear material. I've always loved this texture. This is my mom's. Again, great basics. So I'm just borrowing this from her, and it is just this cozy, warm, quite thick sweater. I am gonna throw on a striped mock neck, I think, and if I change my mind, I'll throw on the red one, the solid red one that I have, but I do want to sort of play with layers here. Again, I always layer something underneath my sweaters just because I feel like if there's wind, which I did just say we're staying inside, but if there's wind, if there's a draft, a chill draft right about the knees, if you know that reference, we should be best friends. But yes, this will keep you warm, and it will prevent any sort of draft from bothering you. So yeah, I'm gonna put a mock neck underneath it. Then, okay, I don't know if this is something that everyone does, but I like to just sometimes sit around in my house in a beanie. So I grabbed this one. I thought this was a nice one because it's a mixture of white and black thread. So I thought it would tie that outfit together really well. And it's got a cute little pom-pom on the top. I actually got this in like the, impulse buy section in Target, which always gets me. So it was probably like $3 to $5. Probably $5 is what I would assume. So I got this there. Again, fuzzy socks. If we're going to be like getting cozy and comfy, fuzzy socks, and then a pair of slippers. And that is the cabin outfit. So again, I have on the black yoga pants, this white sort of, again, don't know the texture, maybe like teddy texture, sweater, and then the mock neck tank top bodysuit underneath. I do have fuzzy socks on, and then I also threw on my brown leather boots. I would say this outfit is definitely an indoor outfit. I took Gizmo out earlier, and if I didn't have a jacket on, I'd be freezing. I literally just went and ran and got the mail, and it's about 40 degrees outside today, so not like terribly cold, but not warm. And wow, I was cold. If I were planning to wear this shirt or this outfit out, I would definitely, instead of going for a tank top mock neck, go for a full long sleeve mock neck underneath this because the sweater is quite thin and pretty like sort of airy, if that makes sense. Like the knit is pretty loose, so there's definitely like knit holes in it. And then, I mean, the yoga pants aren't the worst for like, you know, the 40-degree mark. But if it were to be any colder, these would not be the right pants. So that is why I say this is the weekender outfit. Staying in a cabin, living your best life. I did say previously you could put on a little beanie. I was wearing this earlier. It is super cute with this outfit, very comfortable. And then right now, I actually just have my hair in a little bun, and I put a little hair ribbon in there as well. So you have two different options. You could do the beanie or you could do the little hair ribbon, but I think that this is a really cute little outfit. Definitely works super well for this. It's great for just being comfortable and cozy for some indoor fun. Up next, we have ice skating. So first things first, you guessed it, we're gonna put on tights. Definitely you're gonna want gloves. So any type of, you know, comfortable glove that you might have that will work with your outfit, just mittens of sorts. So I have just a pair of black mittens I think I'm gonna put on for this look. And then, so I was thinking like headwear practically. Now, if you're like just ice skating for leisure, you can easily go for a cute sort of beanie like this or like this. But if you're more of the athletic type, if you are an experienced skater, you're probably going to want to go for something closer to like these, or these sort of wrap around the back of your head athletic earmuffs, because I feel like a hat will certainly fall off, and I just don't know, that feels like it could cause a tripping hazard. So I would go for something probably a bit more secure if you're more of the athletic type who plans on like rooming around and spinning and jumping and all of the fun things. That is not my speed. So for this outfit, we're going with this little beanie here. Then for a top, I'm gonna go with this black turtleneck. I think turtlenecks are a great piece of clothing when it comes to skating rinks. They're tight fitting, they're gonna keep you nice and warm, they're gonna keep the body warmth in. So I'm gonna go with this. And then I was thinking to myself, what do I want to do for a bottom? I'm going with this skirt. I'm sure everything that I'm showing you is so difficult to see. But this is just a really lovely shin length teal skirt. And it is like flowy and just so gorgeous. I call this my like fairy princess skirt. I absolutely adore this skirt. And I feel like when I was thinking about figure skating or ice skating, I was really thinking about those beautiful, flowy, sort of sheer mesh material skirts that ballerinas and figure skaters wear. And I don't own one of those because I'm none of those things. So I thought that this would be a great alternative. It is also a bit more coverage, so it'll, you know, keep you a bit warmer. And it will also just look so cute as you're just skating around and it's floating behind you. Now, of course, for footwear, you would be wearing skates. I would recommend wearing tall, thick socks, and that way it comes up over the ankle so the end of the shoe doesn't like rub against your ankles. Of course you're wearing tights, but I would still recommend wearing a taller sock. And then for shoes to like get there, go for something like a boot with a zipper or something that's easy to put on and take off, because you're going to be switching shoes. Okay guys, so this outfit, this is sort of like the base look here. This is giving me all of the dance teacher vibes, the Miss Darvis vibes. Like, I love this. I feel like a dance teacher, a drama teacher, whatever it may be. But this is the ice skating outfit. I feel like this would be so fun to go ice skating in. It's just like this nice flowy skirt, and it's gonna have like some nice drag to it. It's gonna float around and be super flirty while you're on the ice. So the base set of the outfit, I have on some socks. I just like wearing socks, especially if I'm gonna be putting on like skates or something. I like having that extra bit of padding, even though I'm already wearing footed tights. Of course, for shoes, you would have figure skates on. Then I put on this green shin length, I think they call this a T-length skirt. This is from the Goodwill. I thrifted it a few years back, and it is absolutely one of my favorite skirts. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's so flowy. It's got a great twirl to it. I paired it with this black turtleneck that I believe is from Target. And yeah, it's just a nice, good, basic black turtleneck. Now, if you want to embrace your full-on Elsa vibes, this is it. You're done. The cold doesn't bother you. You don't have to add any more layers. But if you're a bit more sensitive to cold weather, then add on a few accessories. This is just the same scarf from before. I would, if you're going ice skating, probably knot it up, and that way you just like won't lose it. It won't like fly back behind you. Then add a jacket. So this is just a nice wool coat that I actually thrifted from the Goodwill. It's just a nice cream color, which matches the scarf perfectly. I also love cream. I feel like it's such a pretty color. I'm much more of a cream over white kind of person, and I really love this. It's nice and warm tone. For a splash of color beyond the greens that we've got going on, I threw in my little mustard mittens. I'm actually gonna go for some earmuffs. So this is the ice skating outfit. I think this is super, super cute. You'd be very comfortable, and you could definitely take some stylish skating photos. Also, another hairstyle you could do for this if you don't want to do like a bun. I feel like braids when ice skating, super cute. Okay, up next we're talking skiing. Skiing and sledding and snow tubing and snowmobile driving, riding, whatever. We're talking outdoor winter activities. And here's what I'm thinking. First thing is first, I've got this beanie here. This is actually, I think, from like a skiing supplies company or something. And this is just like a really thick, high quality, well-fitting beanie. I bought this when I was recreating Queen's Gambit outfits, and Beth has a beanie similar to this on, and I picked this up, and it is just so freaking warm and cozy. So some sort of beanie like this, you could definitely go for something like really cutesy or whatever. I like to just go for something very durable. Particularly, I'm thinking of skiing. That's really the only of those outdoor sports I generally do. As for the rest of the look, for the top, I'm going for this nice, thick, vintage Fair Isle sweater. I love this print, and it just screams, hi, I am at a ski lodge. I don't know, there's something about this print. Yeah, anyway, this gives me 80s, 90s vibes. I think this is actually from the 90s. Like I said, it is vintage. I got this on Poshmark. This is a nice, thick wool. It is actual wool. Sweater is going to keep you very warm, which is great since you're going to be outside for a long time. And if you're anything like me, there's going to be a lot of rolling around in the snow and falling. So definitely go for a nice, cozy, thick sweater. As for bottoms, I just have on some nice, tight-fitting, thick athletic leggings. You are going to be probably wearing a ski suit. You're going to want something that isn't going to make it really difficult to put them on over top of. You're also going to want to throw on a jacket. So I just have this teal puffer coat. It's actually downstairs at the moment, but you'll see it in a second, that I'm going to throw over top. And I think it's going to tie in really well with the beanie that I've chosen for this look. As for shoes, of course, certain activities that I just named will require specific shoes. But aside from that, snow boots all the way. Okay, so this, my friends, is the winter sports look. Now, of course, you might be able to see I do not have shoes on. Now, I think there are like specific boots you have to wear when it comes to skiing and snowboarding, and I just don't own a pair of those shoes because those aren't activities I really do much or really ever. I've gone skiing once and snowboarding once, so it's not really something I do frequently enough to own any sort of gear. The other thing is I do just have some leggings on. These are just some nice black leggings. Now, the reason I opted for leggings or long johns would be another great option is because they're tight fitting, which means putting your ski suit or ski pants over top of them is going to be really, really simple. So they're not going to be like clumpy, and there's not going to be a lot of bagginess underneath. If you're going snowmobiling and you're not necessarily wearing like a ski suit, then I would probably just opt for like a thicker material pants, whether that's like some sort of thick wool, thick cotton, or sort of like padded material. I also threw on this lovely sweater here. This is a Fair Isle sweater that I thrifted. I'm in love with it. I got it on Poshmark for a really great price. Also, this is sort of like a Henley style. It is a vintage piece, which I love. It's very like 90s, sort of 80s. My mom even said when I got it, I love that sweater. That's something I would have worn when I was your age. So I was really excited to pick this up. I do have a shirt on underneath. I would absolutely layer when you're going to be outside. I then put on my winter coat here. I went for this teal one because it's just a tighter fit, so it's more aerodynamic than my other one. Then I also threw on my little beanie here. It's tight fitting, so I thought it would be great because I wouldn't have to like necessarily worry about it like flying off my head, as opposed to a looser fitting beanie. And so this is kind of the look. It's super simple, But yeah, you would really want to have some sort of snow boot, whatever the specific boot for the activity you're doing is. If you're just sledding or going snowmobiling, I would just recommend a like heavy duty snow boot, which unfortunately I don't own any, so hence I don't have any on. But yeah, this is like, oh, also I have gloves on. Okay, and for the last look, we're talking about reading a good book, knitting, crocheting, embroidering, doing some sort of leisure activity by a fire, whether that is an electric fire, whether that is a wood fire, a gas fire, a fire on your computer screen. It is an activity we could all do. So here's what I was thinking, because like basically you're sitting down, you're reading a book, you're doing something where you're going to be stationary for a while. You want to be cozy. Jeans are out of the question. Jeans are uncomfortable to sit in. I mean, y'all know I don't really wear jeans anyway. What I would go for is either a legging, a sort of yoga pant, a sweatpant, or like I'm doing, I'm wearing them currently, so you're not gonna be able to see them, but brown pants. I have these stretchy brown vintage pants, and they're incredibly cute and incredibly comfortable. And I like having these in my wardrobe because I like to feel a little bit more like dressed up most of the time. I don't love wearing sort of yoga pants and leggings on like a regular everyday basis. So having sort of dressy looking pants made out of sort of almost, I would say these are almost like a yoga pant type of material is just fantastic because it's sort of the best of both worlds. So I'm going to be putting that on. And then for the top, I just have this cute little vintagey sweater. It is falling apart a little bit, but it's cute and I feel like it plays with the charm. It's got a lot of fun colors. It's navy and green and purple and orange and yellow, and it's really cute. I've had the sweater for a while. I thrifted it at a Goodwill. And it's just really, really cute. I do love it a lot. And I think this is just a nice slouchy material. It's like that really, really comfortable sort of like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's one of those sweaters made out of like cloud material. So it's absolutely perfect for lounging around in. It's also oversized, which I think is going to be great for just lounging. Then, of course, fuzzy socks. And then also, of course, whatever your activity is, and a nice cozy blanket. Okay, so I altered this outfit a little bit from when I first showed it to you. I wasn't like fully feeling like it was, I don't know, interesting enough. So I really didn't change much except for that I added another layer. So for this look, I have on fuzzy socks because what is a leisure day without fuzzy socks? Then moving up, like I said, I have on these brown pants here. Now these are technically like professional like trousers, but they're made out of like this really sort of stretchy sort of, I would say jersey knit almost material. They're quite thin, but they're quite warm as well, which I don't really know how that works, but it happens to work. I love them. They're good. They're classics. They're casual, but they're also professional. You could literally wear them for anything. I can wear these to work. I could wear this outfit to work if I wanted, or I could just wear it on a casual, leisurely day off. This sweater I did thrift in a Goodwill, and it is an Alfred Dunner sweater, and I absolutely love Alfred Dunner. If you are looking for any thrifted brands, I definitely recommend some bangin' sweaters and vintage like pieces come from that brand, so I definitely recommend. So yeah, this is just one of those incredibly cozy sweaters. It's like that really, really, really soft material where it almost feels like the sweater is going to unravel at any minute. Then underneath it, I threw on this teal mock neck long sleeve shirt, and this is definitely going to keep you nice and cozy. I thought it'd be fun to add this color in. I feel like it's not translating on camera. It's quite dark in my room, so I don't think it's necessarily translating on camera, but this color is actually not anywhere in the sweater. There are similar colors. There's this like really beautiful sort of forest green and then navy blue, but there is no teal, and I thought it would be a nice sort of contrast and a fun way to sort of play with the cool colors in the sweater. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would love to know which of these outfits was your favorite. Like I said, I think mine is probably the walking / frolicking in the snow outfit. It just feels very me, and it feels like something that I would absolutely like wear. Like I'm currently wearing that outfit, and I'm definitely going to be wearing this for the rest of the day. So I think this might be my favorite one of the bunch, I do believe. Anyway, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so happy to be back. But anyway, I love you guys so much. Subscribe if you haven't already. I upload fashion-related content every single Wednesday. I also post additional content over on Instagram, like all the time. So if you want to see some more fashion related content and just sort of aesthetic, sort of cottagecore dark academia type of content, you can check me out over on Instagram at XOXO Glitterbug. And I think that's really all I have. So don't forget, it costs absolutely nothing to be kind. So be kind to yourself and others. Happy New Year. Don't think I said that yet. See you next week. Bye.